This link will show us what actually goes in the portfolio and discuss some hints for uploading the portfolio. So let's download that and walk through it. Okay, portfolio consists of 5 pieces from some very specific courses. One paper in your portfolio has to be from Writer's Mind. Okay, that's a required course. Another paper has to be from Writing, Research, and Technology. A third paper has to be from Evaluating Writing. And then you have 2 more papers that can come from any other course in the program. It can come from any of these 3 courses where you already have 1 paper, so you can double up on papers, as it says here. Or it can be from any paper that you submitted elsewhere at Rowan, as long as it was a paper at Rowan. I have seen history papers, sociology papers, education papers. I've seen internship folders. I've seen all sorts of things. So you need to use the 5 papers that are going to best help you to write a successful analysis statement, and that's how you decide which 5 papers to put in. As it mentions here, you can use poetry as well, and 5 pages of poetry constitute 1 piece. Okay, this is very important. You are not expected to revise any of these 5 pieces. Okay, it's the analysis statement that is being evaluated, not these pieces, right? You've already written those, they've already been graded, and I will compare writing this analysis statement later on to writing a research paper, and as with any research paper, it's not the writing in the sources that is being evaluated, it is your writing and your use of the sources. If you think of your 5 pieces as sources for your analysis statement vis-a-vis research paper, then you will, I think, have a good understanding of why you don't need to revise these. As I say here, while it is assumed you will probably include your most representative works within the portfolio, what you really need to do is use 5 submitted assignments that will allow you to best address the 9 core values in your analysis statement. Okay? As it also says here, we realize all pieces do not respond to all the core values. Our assignments are not structured that way. Our classes even aren't structured that way. We don't expect every class to respond to all 9 values. Thus, as it says here, you're not expected to use each piece to respond to each value. However, by the time your analysis statement is done, you should have used all 5 pieces, and some of them you will obviously use more than once, but do not talk about all 5 pieces for each core value. That would make a tremendously long paper, and you wouldn't even be able to do it, as I said, because not all assignments respond to all core values. Okay, so that's really what constitutes your portfolio. In addition to these 5 papers, there is the analysis statement, and we'll talk about that more, what exactly it looks like, in the next movie. I do have some hints here for uploading electronic portfolios. First of all, most instructors prefer PDFs. As it says here, when you're doing group work, you might use Doc or DocX, Word files. However, when you're actually uploading the final portfolio, PDFs are just one step, and one click takes you to the PDF, whereas with Docs you have to download them, so most instructors prefer that you use a PDF. There are instructions for how to create a PDF if you're not sure elsewhere on this website. Electronic submissions. We also realize that given the nature of our courses, many of the assignments you do may only exist in cyberspace. All you need to do is simply provide a link in Blackboard. There's a way to do that. It's quite simple. Right when you're uploading things, there's a link for uploading or for designating URLs, and you simply put that in there, and then the instructor can click on it. Excuse me, the advisor can click on it and see what you have on that page. Okay, and then naming of the files. Couple things. One is use helpful descriptive titles. For instance, Evaluating Writing Genre Analysis tells what the class is and what the paper really is. Creative Writing 1 Short Story, again, tells what the class is and what the paper is about. if you don't do this, if you just put like assignment 3 or paper number 1, that doesn't mean anything to a reader who's reading your analysis statement. So please have descriptive titles. As well as it talks about here, Blackboard doesn't like special characters, so do not include punctuation or other special characters in your file names. I gave some examples here, and the real problem with this is not only does Blackboard not like it, but you as the creator of the portfolio may see these characters, and then you can also see the files, whereas other people, when they access your portfolio, will not see even that the files exist. So there's a difference in what you see and what the viewer sees. So please don't use any of these in your file names. Okay, let's move on to the next video.